T-Funk television, y'all.
Back to another T-Funk TV.
Yeah, Sirski, back to another T-Funk TV. The T-Funk gang.
Welcome back to T-Funk TV. Smoke some, drink some.
Hey, yo. Hey, yo. Hey, yo. Hey, yes. Back to another T-Funk television. Y'all know I'm the original of that drink something, smoke something. And that, hey, yo. I'm the originator of that. On the dead homies. But back to another one. How y'all doing? Let me take y'all on a journey, and I promise I won't leave you. I got one for y'all today. It's old jail stories. It's old jail stories. So come on in, let's get on this journey. Boom. Alright. This one time I done fell up in the county jail. The Cleveland County Annex. So I ain't gonna use this dude's name. I'm just gonna say TM. This guy been a real suave dude. Came up playing football. I mean, it was nice. All kind of different shit. You know, street life started kicking in. But oh no, when he got exposed to put the rocks in his blunts, Judy's, them crunching munts. But he did. So the man used to sell and, you know, just Debo little dope boys for their stuff. And because he done been to the yard a few times and going there, he probably about 5'9", 5'10", get swole and shit. And, you know, he got the heart to knock you out. And really got a good one-hitter quitter. Then after that, you might got a chance. I ain't gonna say he's the best fighter, but he got the heart to, but he's quick to fire. Put like that. And he got a lot of knockouts. So, all I know, one morning we wake up, we had been hearing them doors, they're bringing people in all night. So up here, in the old jail, it would be, you would wake up after people done pull them covers off their head and you find out you got your beef and you just go on to them. In the annex, when they bust them doors and y'all walk out, then you know who done came in that night. So this dude on that big Caucasian male, probably about 6'3", 220, 240. He done caught some DWIs that night, paraphernalia, got caught with a couple stones. And came to jail, got a little nice little $15,000 bond. He gonna be there. He might well grab him a Snickers bar. And the dead homies, cuz. So, in the annex, when they bust downstairs and upstairs, they might just bust this half and then that half, or because it's made like in a U shape. So they might just bust this top, this bottom, middle, bottom, side, bottom. Or they might just say, fuck, bust one half and one half. I have them been in there where they bust the whole thing. And just had 2 or 3 police out there, but they know something's still gonna happen, bro. Because it always do. When you get in the fight in Cleveland County, they just stopped this, I heard. They make you sit in there from first shift to second shift. You got to be in your cell behind that door without no mat. sleeping on that hard steel cell, or I done seen people make hammocks out of their goddamn sheets, y'all. So yeah, we wake up. We wake up for breakfast. A lot of people be turned up after breakfast. A lot of people go back to sleep. Because some people get early wreck, middle wreck, night wreck. And when you in the D pod, you ain't get none of that but 1 hour. It's 23 locked down. Now A, B, and C, they get out every 3 hours, every lunch meal. And they get out for 3 hours. And it's smaller, D pod, big as I don't know what. That's when you basically in the hole. And that's when you first come into Cleveland County Jail. They're going to process you first in there. You're going to be in there first. Then they send you out through the rest of the part. And some people, if you got a high custody, you're going to stay in there. Or you known for cutting up in there. I don't know why they always want to keep me in there, but I'm cool. I done been on the other side, but I've been all through that motherfucker. The old one and the new one. Dead homies. But anyway, so after we done had our breakfast, pardon me, we got Rick first. And he did half and half, y'all. He didn't let the whole shit out, but he did half and half. So you come out, it's a whole bunch of metal tables in the middle, and the outside is walkway. Showers downstairs, shower upstairs. And he got a podium right there, don't be number one guard. And he come out and he read this little card, the little rules. Then he let y'all go. So, I'm doing some laps. Because after you be up in that over 24 hours, all I'm trying to do is get me a shower and do some laps, bro. I might sit and watch TV a second, but mostly I'm getting me some laps. So, the big Caucasian male walking with two other dudes. And I bust some laps. And I see TM sitting over there with about 4 dudes. And I go over there and dap them boys up and talk to him. And when I walk over there, he talking about it. He like, yeah, man, that dude owed me like 102 out on the street, bro. Ain't letting that ride, bro. Ain't letting that ride, bro. I'm going to approach him. And if he ain't got a bunch of commissary money or something and stuff to give me, y'all watch what happens right before we go back. I ain't gonna spoil y'all, Rick, but y'all watch what happens right before we go back. And I know this guy, man. I already know what's gonna happen. So I bust out laughing. I get to walking around, I'm doing laps. So after I done did my laps, I got real sweaty. I probably walk when I'm in there and I gotta be behind that door 23 hours like you got to use every minute out of that hour precise. I might walk 4 or 5 laps, sit down, watch something on Sports Center, 2 or 3 minutes. So altogether I done used 45 minutes. Sometimes they give us like 5-10 minutes over. Then my last 5 and 10, I need that shower. I done got me a sweat. I can go back in here and eat this lunch. If it's a morning one, lay it down till dinner come and I'll be good the day off. You know what I'm saying? So I go in there, boom, I jump in the shower. I'm in there singing in the bathtub, having in the day. I'm getting right. But I'm thinking about this shit in my head, though. I'm like, bro, I want to see this. So I shut my little shower down a little bit. Probably about 8 minutes. Got everything good, because I take one every day in there, so I'm Gucci. Get up, hop up out that thing. I run to my damn cell. I'm upstairs. I set my soap dish down. My rag, my towel, my old socks, old boxers. Wipe my feet out real fast, put me some new socks on, slide my flip-flops back on and go on back down the steps. We probably got about 5 minutes left. I bust about 3 more laps. Them boys ain't walked yet that I know of, because I ain't seen them walk. He's sitting on the last steel table. When a man got around there to that table, he said, "Hey, you!" He said it loud, y'all. And see, at the end of the thing, the police usually be like, y'all got 60 seconds. And then they get the counting back. They get the bus on them doors. They get the counting backwards. And you see people running and doing this and all this shit, checking the kiosks, all this shit right fast. And before they run back up in there. It wasn't no you got to do 60 seconds this time. Man. Dude ignored them. Y'all, it's like 2 minutes left. They went on back around. When they got back around, he done got up. Him. And had 2 or 3 more old dudes. By that time, I'm over there, but I'm not real close to them because I don't want to be on no camera to be no did nothing. They come around, they standing there now. Like, bro, you know I'm talking to you. But you remember that night you came to such and such, such and such, such and such. And you did spin good. But you think I let you smoke that for free? But you know you owe me. You been ducking and dodging. I call your phone, you don't pick up. All this. Dude must have gave him that number that night. And it must have been fake or something. To try to make him, feel like, like I said, come on, man, be putting it in blunts. So I guess he's sitting there letting dude hit it with him or giving him some or whatever and charging him in his head, extorting him. He done been to prison. He know how to do that shit. And dude steady taking it while he telling him, I guess. I wasn't there, but he approaching him like that's what happened. Man, that man was like, man, I ain't got no money, man. If I already got this how I found out how much his bail was because he let it out. I already got a $15,000 bond. But I've been doing this shit my whole life. My family's done with me. I'm looking at the habitual a bunch of time. I've been in and out of prison my whole life for the same stuff. Bro, you're the least wary on my mind right now, man. Boy, when he said that, y'all, I knew what it was. And the 2 dudes with him knew what it was. Because right after he said it, and he kind of said it with some aggression in his voice, and, had a little bit of chest. When he said that, next thing you know, just like on Batman, all y'all see was pow! Dropped him. Dropped him. Boy, I'm laughing. And it's this big old window. And the police must have been over there at the end of the day. Everybody asking him for pencils, paper, and different stuff like that. So when he dropped them, everybody, oh, dude, dazing, y'all. He trying to get back up and fell back down, boy. It's like he just went out, boy, nose just leaking. And I ain't gonna tell y'all no lie. I am an instigator, y'all. For real talk. I ran over there just like Friday. You got knocked the fuck out. And boy, everybody bust out laughing. So when the police heard that, he looked over there. He called the code. The folks start running there. He ran over there. Everybody get up. Everybody get up. We ain't counting down nothing. Get up. Get the fuck up. Go up in there. Get in there now. Dude bleeding. Man, that shit just, bruh. Cause in the back his head bleeding. Cause y'all, like I told y'all, when you walking around there, it's picnic tables, bruh. And he fell back when he fell back down, bruh. He must have hit the cement or the corner of that thing. So, man, everybody just going up. Everybody just going up, scattering, going up. Like I said, I ran over there and said that. But other than that, I know they're gonna run them cameras back. So I went and got the hell on. When they bust my door, I grabbed my shit and got put up, bro. But it's in my mental, like, bro, maybe you shouldn't even run over there and said that. I always gotta be the class clown or the jokester, y'all. So you see the astronauts run out there. They run out there. That's what I call them when a bunch of them come. They run out there. They getting him, they asking him, man, they asked the stupidest shit by this man almost halfway unconscious and out conscious. Who did this to you? And do you know who did all this goofy ass shit? If y'all really been locked up, you know they asked some stupid ass shit. This man barely. So they bring the gurney out there. They put the thing around his neck. Ambulance come in there. They get him. You know. Now everybody on the other bricks talking shit. Because they get to come out like 5 minutes and he get after us. And they You know, like I said, they bust half and half. So the other half, them boys downstairs is mad. Bruh, it took probably about a good 2 hours for they let them boys out. So they talking shit, everybody woofing through the thing. But why it took that long, it might have been 3. Why it took that long, they rolling them cameras back. They rolling them cameras back. I heard a burn, pop to my man door, say his name. Like I said, they said his name. They ain't gonna say his name. They said his name. Walked out. And folks had already came in there. They were waiting on him at the door. Told him to cuff up through the flap. He had to go out there and get them charges. When he came back, handful of charges. That man didn't even have to take no charges out. When the hospital get involved, I don't know about no other state. That's with any kind of assault where you got to go to the hospital, stabbing, shootings, anything. You tell them who did it, or they find out who did it, the hospital gonna automatically take a warrant out on you. So boom, this man had a stack of papers when he came back, bro. He had a stack of papers, bro. Assault, attempted this, attempted that, all kind of little weird shit. I ain't gonna say attempted murder, but I think it was in there, bro. And they got dropped into a lesser charge, but he got about 2-3 extra years added on to the time that he did, bro, behind that junk, bro. This assault, bro. For real. For real. For real. And they had to bring dude out and put him in the medical part. After he stayed in the hospital for probably about a month or 2. He still didn't ever make bond, got the habitual, and went on to prison. I think he got like 20 years because he had been doing in and out of youth spread, been doing this. He up in his 40s and been doing this, getting caught with small amounts of work, paraphernalia, drinking and driving over and over and over and over and over and over and over. And you get the 4th felony in North Carolina, bro, you getting the habitual. And it depends on what your level is, bro. But yeah, man, hey, it's done been another one from the T-Funk man himself. T-Funk, a.k.a. the Funk Doctor, a.k.a. Rick James in this bitch. Don't leave in this bitch out. And fuck your couch, nigga. I'm out. Dead homies.